Hello YouTubers, Manny here from Manny's How To Workshop, and welcome back to my channel. And here we are again in this video series of the tub to shower conversion. And I wanted to give you guys some pointers on some issues that you may encounter while trying to do this. So here's the first one. That right there is the old original drain entrance from, or I should say output, from the tub. As you can see, that little pipe sticking out over there, it's a 1.5 inch that they put in there. So I guess back in those days they didn't have to increase it to 2 inch, but anyway, that connects to a 2-inch pipe. And that other one you see on the left of it, that one right there, that I guess is coming from the washer. That's the washer drain right there. So it goes down and it goes out that way. So basically the old tub drain, that was all like with fitted with compression fittings, and it doesn't work for this kind of shower base, because this shower base is made with a 2-inch drain. All right, so what you're gonna have to do is pretty much repipe everything. So right here, I went ahead, okay, so right here I went ahead and dry fitted some 2-inch pieces. Okay, so I got 2-inch street elbows, 90 degree. I got 2 of them, and that's to make my connection. And then this bottom piece right here that I marked 0 is actually the transition from 1.5 to 2 inch. So you can see that I just taped them together. This way I can dry fit everything like this. I just took that and I set it in there on top of it, and you know, that way it's able to stay in place like that, because this base comes with specific directions on the distance between the center of the drain to here and the center to there, or that way. It doesn't matter which direction. This is a right hand drain, because the tub, you know, was a right hand, this is right hand. So basically this distance from the center out has to be 14 inches, or from there to there. Okay, and then from here down, okay, is 8.5 inches, which means that when you set this in place, from the back of the wall, from the center here to the back, okay, or to the back right there, it's got to be 8.5. But I added a 1/4 inch because this base is actually only 60 inches long, whereas my rough opening is 60.5, which gives me a 1/4 inch on either side to play with. So I had to add another 1/4 to make this 8 3/4. And then from the back of that wall, I took my measurement and 14 inches from there to the center. So basically from there to the center, all I did was put a piece of board right across to get a straight line, measured it, and got my 14 inches. I also placed the base, which is on my left, over the top of that to make sure that I got good alignment. And it turns out I had to actually shore the base on 2 pieces of 3/4 inch pressure treated by 1.5 inch in order to get the correct height between this piece and this piece. So in other words, when I put the base flat on top, this right here, this bottom piece right here, needs to be sitting right above that with no pressure sitting on it. And that way there, I can get my measurement of how much of an extension piece, 2-inch extension piece I need to put in here. That will go in here because this is compressed. And basically so in other words, when I put the 2-inch piece there and set the tub, the base on top of it, this opening here, as you see this rubber seal, will sit right above the 2-inch pipe. And then you take this tool here that comes with it, and there's a collar nut right here. It's a white collar nut. You put this in there, and then you use a screwdriver Here's the slot in the middle. Use a screwdriver to tighten down that rubber gasket around the 2-inch pipe. And that's how you get your seal. So basically, like I was saying, if you're gonna do this conversion, this is some of the things you're gonna end up coming up with, and you're gonna have to make some adjustments. Like for the base, to get my correct gap between the bottom of that and the top of that, I'm gonna make a frame to go on the bottom of the base using 2x4 pressure treated wood, which is 1.5 inches thick, because from here to the edge of here is like 1/8 inch. So it gives me just enough so that it will sit above the floor 1.5 inches, and I'm going to make it so that the frame is 29 inches across by 60 inches long. And I'm going to support it, obviously on the bottom all the way across. One board is going to go across the middle, and then the other one is going to go across the top, and then 2 up and down the sides. So that's going to lay flat on the concrete floor, and it needs to be pressure treated. Anytime you put wood on a concrete floor, it's going to be pressure treated. It has to be pressure treated because of the moisture that the concrete can release, and that's the reason why you need extra protection. So anyway, this is going to be part 3 of this video series, just showing you guys some of the issues that I'm encountering that I'm having to fix. And also, the tip on this right here, doing this trick first, this allows you to get all your aligning marks, which these are right here, on all pieces, okay? Because this is going to get glued. And once that's in there, you can't go back. And there's no really way to correct it. So that's why, like, when I made this, so I can figure out how far down I needed to cut that piece. You can see I made my little aligning mark on that one too. You have to do it this way. If not, you're going to get screwed. If you make a mistake, you only got this little box to work with. Like I said, once it's glued and set, you can't go back and adjust. So there you go, guys. Little tricks of how to make the adjustments on when you come up with issues. Oh, I already had put my pan down, and I went ahead and made my mark. See the little black magic marker marks all the way around on the wall, where it's gonna right there, all the way around, basically, where the top edge is gonna meet. And I did that by putting the level on it and making sure that it was level front and back, because these come with a pitch, obviously. For a shower, it needs to be that way. But anyway, as always, please rate, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Hit the little bell button so you can get reminded of up and coming videos, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, take care.